Hello, and welcome to another WWE Through the Ages match simulation video. This week on Raw, we just had our first WrestleMania match officially confirmed. It'll be Jey Uso, yeah, this guy, challenging Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. So I thought it'd be fun to do a Through the Ages video between these two. Obviously, nearer the time, I'll do the official, prediction match simulation, if you like, of the actual WrestleMania match, because there's loads of time between now and then. I don't know if like a stipulation's going to be added or anything like that, so you know, we'll do that near the time. But right now, I'm hyped for the Jey Uso Gunther match, and I thought, yeah, let's do a Through the Ages for it. So there's 3 games that contain both Jey Uso and Gunther. We're going to start, as we usually do, with the most recent, which is this one, WWE 2K24. And then we'll also be doing matches between the two on 2K23 and 2K22, which was Gunther's debut in the main series of games. So it's going to be a best of 3, so unless there's a draw, like a double count out or something, we're going to get a definitive winner here. And Jey Uso having lots of fun, of course, doing the match at the most recent available WrestleMania arena, WrestleMania 40, last year's WrestleMania. And Jey Uso dressed how he was dressed at WrestleMania 39. So he's dressed to impress in this one, wearing the all white special WrestleMania attire. But here comes the current World Heavyweight Champion. And I put the title on the line in this match because, well, to be perfectly frank, I didn't think, I knew I was simulating a match that was going to be the upcoming world title match, and I forgot not to put the title on the line. So, I guess if Jey wins here, he's World Heavyweight Champion. No matter what, though, when we go back a game, they won't have the title. They'll just be fighting for pride then at that point, obviously. I'm not even sure that title belt was in the previous game. Wasn't that only introduced this game? Might have been introduced last game, but I'm not 100% on that. We'll find out. Well, I'll find out in between matches and let you know if I remember. Anyway, Gunther, the World Heavyweight Champion, is in the ring. Of course, Gunther's 3-0 against Jey Uso, 2 IC title defenses and a successful World Heavyweight title defense at the most recent, at time of recording, Saturday night's main event. But Jey then went on to win the 2025 Royal Rumble. We've got a big yeet chance. And here's what's on the line. Yeah, they went with the gaudy big WWE logo in the middle, but I still think that's a really beautiful championship belt, if I'm being honest. I really like the World Heavyweight title. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What's your favourite, what's your favourite just championship belt that's currently in WWE? You can also do in the world, because I know a lot of people are partial to some of the AEW championships and what have you, and New Japan championships. So, you know, do that, but I'm curious about your favourite championship in WWE as well. So, let's get this show on the road. There's the prize, one last time, being held above the referee's head. And let's see who goes 1-up in this opening match. So they meet in the middle, they tie up, and Gunther grabs Jey Uso by the head and slams him face first into the turnbuckle. Off to a hot start. Here is the champ, bangs his head into the turnbuckle one more time, and now scoops Jey Uso, excuse me, scoops him up, puts him up on the top turnbuckle. Oh my god, look at this. Wow, he's just standing on the jaw of Jey Uso. Absolutely brutal from Gunther. We're seconds into this match. I don't even think we're a whole minute in. And Jey Uso's already been essentially kicked over the top rope. Like, stretched over the top rope and kicked out by his jaw. But Jey Uso fires back with a big Samoan drop. Right hand. Kick. Oh, spits on the hand. Shout out to The Rock. Oh, but now Gunther fighting back out of the corner with a right hand of his own. Back and forth already this battle. European uppercut by the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, and brings Jey out of the corner the hard way. And now going for the first pinfall attempt of the match. Only a 1 count. And Gunther might not have expected to win there, but surprised that Jey kicked out so early. The defiance got a reaction out of the ring general. Now hooking Jey up for a suplex. Oh, drops him face first, but also the ankles catching on the rope on the way down meant that Jey came down at a much more nasty angle than is traditional from that sort of suplex. And I believe that would have been on purpose on Gunther's part. Everything Gunther does in the ring is on purpose. Although getting hit with that clothesline and that headbutt, maybe not part of the plan. Snap elbow by Jey Uso. And another elbow drop. And Gunther's going to take a powder to the outside. And Jey says absolutely no rest for the wicked and hits the beautiful suicide dive to the outside. And maintains the pressure. Of course, Jey can win this match by count out, but he can't win the World Heavyweight Championship by count out. Big elbows to the midsection by Gunther, who then reaches in the ring after the referee, it seemed, but then decides to climb back in. And Jey follows him in, but gets grabbed by Gunther. Goes underneath. German suplex by the Austrian. And now going to work on that arm that Jey has used to dish out quite a bit of damage in this match. Quite a few big right hands, a couple of elbow drops. Oh my god, I don't think any of them hit quite as hard as that short arm lariat though by Gunther. Jey Uso could be in a lot of trouble here. Oh, knee to the midsection, blocks what looked like a scoop slam attempt. Oh, he went for the spear and Gunther dodged it. He's done his homework as Gunther. These guys have fought before. This is what I do. I see it on you. Yeah, these guys have fought before. They know each other's best shots. Oh, fool me once. Or sit on me once, says Jey Uso. Shame on you. Sit on me twice, shame on me. And he got out of the way. Oh, drags Gunther back into yet another headbutt. Overhand right blocked, right thrown by Gunther. And uh-oh, he's thinking powerbomb here. And he's got him, stacks him up. That could be it. This could be the end of the dream for main event Jey Uso. 2. Oh, he kicks out of the powerbomb. The dream is still alive. Oh, big overhand chops by Gunther. And a third one takes Jey off his feet. And now bouncing Uso's head off the mat like a basketball. Oh, leg sweep by Uso. Right hand. Oh, Gunther getting fired up. Uso blocks his fire back, though. Look at this. Uso really getting the upper hand in this back and forth exchange. Oh, I'm not sure knife edge chop's a good idea against Gunther. But overall, Jey Uso with the upper hand so far. Oh, Gunther just punched him in the back. Like the top of the back, bottom of the neck. Oh, now Gunther's getting back into this. No, super kick from Uso. Kind of out of nowhere, that one. And Gunther once again rolls to the outside. He knows he's in trouble here. Another suicide dive by Uso. He's got Gunther really in trouble here, but he has to get him in the ring to be able to win that World Heavyweight Championship. 1. Uh-oh, what's he got in mind here? Nice belly to back suplex into a neck breaker. Kind of did that, you know that secondary 3D that the Dudley Boys sometimes did, the backwards 3D. He kind of did that, but on his own. Oh, but now he's just had his head bounced off the ring post by Gunther. And Gunther climbs back into the ring at 5, but he's only interested in breaking the referee's count. He's got a point to prove here. He wants to beat Jey Uso and let Jey Uso know, don't come at me again. This is your final chance. And even if it's not officially his final chance, stop Jey Uso from wanting to come at him again. Referee's count is up to 4. Gunther taking his time, strolling around ringside, maybe jaw-jacking with some fans, and that's allowed Jey Uso to get back to his feet, but Gunther maintains control and slides Uso back into the ring. Now gonna scoop up Uso. No! Escapes again. First time he blocked it with a knee to the midsection. This time, escapes into a DDT. Great counter by Jey. Now, neck crank to Gunther. It'll be much easier to win the World Heavyweight title off if you can just simply remove his head and throw it into the crowd. There's a souvenir. Uh-oh. Uso going up to the top rope. I think he was thinking Uso splash, but Gunther's spoiling the party, getting up to his feet, and eats a big left by Uso there for his troubles. No, Gunther stop. No, not Gunther. Jey Uso stomp on the arm of Gunther. Spine buster. And now Uso going back up again. Maybe this time hoping to hit the splash. And there it is. Uso splash. This could be it. New world champion. 1, 2. Oh, Gunther's kicked out. Now both men have kicked out of the other's best shot. But Uso wasting no time going back up to the top rope. Is he thinking another splash? He is, and surely this one's enough. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso picks up the win and wins the World Heavyweight Championship from Gunther. But also, within the context of this video, goes 1-0 up. Let's go to the next game, shall we, and see if Jey Uso can keep this momentum going. Alright, so I've decided to do a fun little thing, which is because I checked and that World Heavyweight Championship belt isn't on this game. However, the old World Heavyweight Championship belt is. So I decided I'm going to put it on Jey Uso and we're going to have the title be on the line again in this rematch and see if Gunther can win it back on WWE 2K23. So not only will this video be a Through the Ages, but it's also going to be a best 2 out of 3 matches for the World Heavyweight Championship, because why not? Because why not? So Gunther coming out looking quite naked without a championship belt around his waist. We don't see Gunther without championship gold very much at all in WWE. He had a monster reign as NXT UK champion. Then he had the longest ever reign as Intercontinental champion. And now he's been World Heavyweight Champion since SummerSlam. You know, you don't get a lot of time with Gunther without a championship belt around his waist. But there he is right now without it. Looks weird, right? But he's looking to rectify that here in this second of 3 matches. Of course, if Jey Uso wins the video, but we will still do the 3rd match. Because then there's a load of pride on the line for Gunther especially. He doesn't want to get absolutely whitewashed by Jey Uso 3-0. Like, he wants to at least get a win back. And I'll probably put the World Heavyweight title on the line as well, so he could still come out with the title, even if he loses the video. Because why not? Here's Jey with the World Heavyweight Championship around his waist. Will we see this as soon as the Raw after WrestleMania 41? Like, quite possibly. It's probably not going to be coming down the ramp, though, let's be real, if that happens. I think he might come through the crowd. Like, you know, he does anyway, but I think that one might be almost a guarantee if he wins the World Heavyweight title. It'll be a hell of an entrance. They've been doing the one more time thing and having him run back his entrance recently. I feel like they might have to budget for about half an hour for Jey Uso's entrance if he wins the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 41 on the Raw after. Open the show with it, budget for about half an hour before he even touches a microphone. So, World Heavyweight Championship on the line once again. This time the roles reversed. Gunther's the challenger. Gunther's still the challenger. I was hoping the camera would cut to Jey, so I could be like, and Jey's the champion, but we're still on Gunther. And we're still on Gunther. There we go. And Jey's the champion. But will he be after this match? Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I'm sort of hoping for a Gunther win here, just so we go into the final match as a decider, and we can kind of better justify the world title being on the line as well. Because it's going to feel a bit weird if Jey wins the video 2-1, but ends up as not World Heavyweight Champion, which is a possibility if he wins here and then Gunther wins the final match. That's going to feel weird. It's like, who truly won? Anyway, that's the title that's on the line, of course. Gunther's ready. Oh, he looks real focused now, having been defeated by Jey Uso. Jey looks ready, but a lot more stoic. And look at this, straight out the gate, going for the float over DDT. But Gunther reverses it into a short arm lariat. And Gunther, look at this, going for a dragon sleeper. Is what's happening. You can't tell because the referee makes a better door than a window. But Jey's foot was under the bottom rope, so luckily we're not in any danger of a submission being missed because the ref was in the way. Missed by us, of course. Oh, Gunther going for that big chop, and Jey blocks it. He knows how much those Gunther chops hurt. Neck breaker by Jey Uso. Oh, knife edge chop of his own. Overhand right and a double-handed chop. Takes down Gunther. And now look at this. The short little punches into the temple, the side of the head. Oh, but Gunther counters with the jawbreaker and now takes down Jey Uso. Nice combination of like a spear and a single leg. And Jey rolls to the outside, but Gunther going up to the top rope. We don't see this a lot from Gunther. Wow, you don't see that a lot from anyone. That's insane. A drop kick from the top turnbuckle to the outside. The landing that Gunther just put himself through to dish out damage to Jey Uso is crazy. And he's already not in control. Jey Uso's back on top. Probably because of the massive bump that Gunther just took. He couldn't capitalize. And now Jey Uso follows up his DDT by slamming Gunther into the steel ring steps. And yeah, Jey Uso in control of this one now. I've got to feel like that was a rare tactical mistake by the Ring General. And now is Jey Uso going to take the count out just to add insult to injury? It looks like he's planning it, but I don't think he actually thinks he's going to get it. Oh my god, he waited for Gunther to get up and then went over the top. So we saw a couple of suicide dives in 2K24. This time, stepping up his game, going over the top rope with the big tope, I guess. To the outside. And both men back in the ring now. Jey Uso went for the Samoan drop. Gunther escapes his grasp. Snapmare takeover. Oh, the knife edge chop to the back of the neck. Or the upper back. And then penalty kicks him down as well. Uh-oh. Gunther locking in the sleeper. We've seen him win and retain world championships with this move. But Jey Uso manages to break the grasp. Oh, and just drives the back of his head into Gunther's nose. Brutal. And now going for the pin. Rightly so after headbutting him right in the face. But quite a surprising, powerful kick out at one by Gunther. And you can see Jey Uso's reaction there. But he stays on offense. The new world champ, Jey Uso. Got Gunther in the corner. Kicks him down. And a stomp. Uh-oh. Ooh. So. And then the running. They call it a hip attack, but it's just a butt to the face. But it's quite a hard-hitting butt to the face. And it gets a 2 count. Jey Uso can't believe it, but Gunther's still in this one. Jey Uso really hoping to prove a point here, going 2-0. He'd love to go 3-0, because he's actually 3-1 down in singles matches. Oh my god, big splash missed by Uso. That's how he won the first match, but Gunther got out of the way this time. And a powerbomb. Uso kicked out of this in 2K24. And he kicks out again in 2K23. Yeah, what I was saying, though, is in real life, it's currently Gunther 3, Jey Uso 0 in singles matches, I believe. So, adding in the 2K24 result, it's now 3-1 to Gunther. So, Jey can tie it all up by winning all 3 of these matches in this video. Drop kick from the middle rope this time from Gunther. A lot less risky. It wasn't to the outside either. And now Gunther going for another powerbomb. And he hits it. This is probably enough, right? 1, 2. No! Jey Uso kicks out again. What? What is main event Jey Uso made of? The extra confidence that's come from winning that World Heavyweight Championship allows him to kick out of 2 Gunther powerbombs. Oh, but Gunther with kind of a haluva kick there. Shout out to the man who beat him for the Intercontinental Championship at last year's WrestleMania. Jey Uso, and of course, very good friend of Jey Uso as well. So maybe a little bit of salt in the wound for Jey there as well. Now Uso feeling confident in the ring. He's going over the top again. He does, and he connects again. Jey Uso willing to put everything on the line in this series of matches to prove a point that he can beat Gunther. And he's already proven that in the 2K24 match, but Jey, I know Jey, and Jey wants to win this 3-0 if he can. Now, fighting on the outside once again. Jawbreaker by Jey. Oh, and a kick to the back. And drops an elbow. Now Jey, what's he got in mind for Gunther here? Vertical suplex it looks like. Yeah, slight delay on that vertical suplex as well. There's not much padding out there. Like, those mats are very thin and it's just concrete underneath. Oh, Gunther fires back with the first successful knife edge chop to the front of this match, I believe, of this video, in fact. But Jey fights out of his grasp and hits the chop block. For some reason, Jey's been really careful not to get scoop slammed by Gunther. Maybe he knows Gunther's scoop slam is particularly dangerous, and both men back in the ring at 8. But Gunther was second in, and Jey manages to capitalize with a big Samoan drop. Can he get the win? 1, 2. Oh, Gunther kicks out. Jey probably knows it would take more than that. Oh, super kick might do it, but he's not going to go for the pin. He's going to follow it up, maybe with another Uso splash. And he hits it. Could this be another win for Jey Uso in this video? Wait, what on earth is happening? That's Giovanni Vinci. He's been released. What's he doing here? He wasn't even a part of Imperium anymore. Is this part of the plan? Did Gunther manage to wangle where it looks like Vinci got released so he can re-recruit him into Imperium just to win here? This is crazy. But yeah, Giovanni Vinci distracting Jey Uso at the crucial moment. He just hit the Uso splash there. He could have pinned Gunther. Gunther now rolls to the outside after the power slam. I mean, oh, he's gone for it again, and he's missed this time. What a brutal landing. Both men have taken massive spills to the outside in this match. Yeah, up until this point, the interference didn't actually help Gunther that much because Jey managed to stay in control of the match. But still, it might have just saved him from being pinned off that Uso splash. But Jey Uso is mad now. Look at those punches to the side of the face. You don't often see Jey Uso like this. Like, you know, he's serious in his matches. You know, he takes them seriously and he wants to win. Oh, big drop kick. Kind of shotgun style drop kick by Gunther. But he's always also, you know, having a good time in there. Like, but no, he's all business right now. Uso rolls Gunther back into the ring. Talks some trash. Oh, and that time he took talking the trash might have cost him this one. That's a third powerbomb. 2, 3, and Gunther wins back the World Heavyweight title with a major assist from Giovanni Vinci. Wow. Well, guess this goes to a decider. Let's get to it, shall we? Alright. Now, WWE 2K22. This one's going to look a little different. A little different. I'm not sure if we had main event Jey Uso by this point. No, the Tron says Usos. He's still just one of the Usos in this game. It's kind of crazy. Wearing an Uso shirt, in fact. Yep, they're singing We've Been Down Since Day One-ish. The Usos' famous theme song that Jey's is based upon. But, yeah. He won the title in 2K24. He lost it in 2K23. Can he win it back here and win the overall video? This is a decider. Whoever wins this match will win the World Heavyweight title and will also win the video. Unless someone wins by count out or disqualification. If Jey Uso wins by count out or disqualification, then he'll win the video but won't be the World Heavyweight Champion. Which would kind of suck for him. Anyway, here's the major difference. He's not facing Gunther. He's facing Volta. Yeah, Gunther was still called Volta on WWE 2K22. And looked quite different as well. The transformation Gunther went through was massive, honestly. And he's got the classic music as well, the classic Walter music. Yeah, look at that, bottom left of the screen, Walter. I'm not sure. I'll probably end up calling him both over the course of this match. I'm not sure whether I should refer to him as Gunther or Walter. Both are right? This video is Jey Uso versus Gunther, but I'm not going to not include 2K22 just because he was called Walter. It's still the same guy, and it's still canonically the same character as well. Like, they talk on commentary about Gunther being a former NXT UK champion. Gunther never won the NXT UK championship. Walter won that championship, so they are canonically the same person. Not that I think there's been any attempt to disguise the fact that they're the same person. Didn't he rename himself on NXT, and didn't he like actually do it via, say, like a promo or something? I can't quite remember how the name change happened, but I feel like it wasn't just one of those where it was like, oh yeah, he's been called up to the main roster and now suddenly he's called Butch. I feel like it wasn't one of those. I feel like it was like an actual, it was like a Kenta to Hideo Itami name change, where it was like a canonical name change. I suppose the Pete Dunne to Butch one is now canon, based on the fact that he's gone back to Pete Dunne and has a whole gimmick about hating being called Butch. But, you know what I mean? At the time, it wasn't canonical. It was just like, oh, no, it's just called Butch now. For no good reason. Anyway, there's the challenger for the second time in this video. Jey Uso. And there's the champion, the Ring General. Walter / Gunther. Holds up that World Heavyweight Championship belt, which is once again on the line, of course. But most important, well, equally importantly, the prestigious Who's the Best Through the Ages accomplishment. Bragging rights thing. It's almost as important as that very historic World Championship, right? Almost. Okay. Both men are ready. The referee checks one final time, rings the bell, and they meet in the middle, and Jey Uso gets the first shot in and takes Gunther down with a hard shot to the midsection there. But Gunther / Walter kicks. I think he called him Gunther naturally then. Oh, there's a big knife-edge chop. No matter what you call him, those chops hurt like hell. Oh, now big suplex. Oh, he's going to delay it. Oh, into a jackhammer. There's been some issues between Gunther and Mr. Goldberg late last year. And now, suddenly, he's busting out jackhammers in matches. Deadlift, gut-wrench suplex. And Walter is really in control of this one. And look at this, going down into, I was going to say a crossface, but that's more of a label lock. Walter's just shouting out people here. A jackhammer like Goldberg, a label lock like Daniel Bryan / Bryan Danielson. I suppose if it's Daniel Bryan, it's more of a yes lock, but he did use the label lock for a while when he was the Planet's champion, right? He called it that. But big DDT from Jey Uso, and now pummeling Gunther in the side of the head. And now going up top, maybe looking for a quick victory with that Uso splash. Oh, I think that was actually more of a headbutt he just hit. Wow. Pulling out all the stops here. 1, 2. Oh, no. Kicks out at 1, almost 2. But yeah, speaking of Daniel Bryan, he used to bust out that diving headbutt every so often. So anything you can do, a.k.a. shouting out Daniel Bryan, I can do also, says Jey Uso. Samoan drop by Jey Uso. Oh, but Gunther fires straight back with that spear single leg combo move that he busted out in 2K23 as well. I think naturally I just want to call him Gunther these days. Uh-oh, is he going for the jackhammer again? Yep, there's a second jackhammer by Gunther. My goodness. Imagine if he wins the match with a jackhammer and wins the video with Goldberg's finishing move. But Jey Uso fighting back into this. He's got Gunther in a lot of trouble here in the Tree of Woe in the corner. And now just choking upside down Gunther. Remember how the 2K24 match started? Jey Uso hasn't forgotten. Oh, super kick. A low one as well, so you can get a bit of extra stank on that because you're not stretching your leg upwards as much, you can project much more of the force straight through the jaw of your opponent. 1, 2. Oh, Gunther only just kicked out of that, and Jey Uso really thought he caught him flush because he was shocked that Gunther kicked out. Oh, big right by Jey. Oh, goes underneath, goes for the DDT, but Gunther blocks it. Few rights to escape the grasp of Jey Uso. Dodges the super kick. Great counter by Gunther. Oh, short arm clothesline. He's got one of the best in the business, I would say. Short arm clotheslines. Oh, he dodges another super kick, though. And now scoops up Jey Uso. I thought he was going to go Samoan drop then, adding the ultimate insult to injury. But no, goes snake eyes in the corner instead. Jey Uso out on his feet, it seems, before he ended up sat in that corner. And he comes out the corner the hard way. Oh, big double leg drop. Trying to stretch out the groin muscles, do damage there. That'll stop you doing a super kick if you pull your groin. Also makes things like climbing up to the top rope for an Uso splash a lot more difficult. Now, what's Gunther got in mind for Jey here? Clubbing blow into the back of the neck, and now Gunther's going up top. What on earth is he doing here? Oh my god, what are you doing, good sir? An avalanche powerbomb. Yeah, and you might well look like that's it, that's over. There's no way Jey Uso can kick out. Gunther retains the World Heavyweight Championship. No! Jey got the shoulder up, and Gunther cannot believe it, and he's not alone, neither can I. Now Gunther going to follow it up with yet another powerbomb. My god, a bit of extra stank on that, but wait! Oh my god! Turnabout is fair play! Here's Jimmy Uso! We got Giovanni Vinci in the last match. And now we've got Jimmy Uso coming to his brother's aid. One, they fought at last year's WrestleMania, but they've made amends since. They're on reasonably good terms. But now, can Jey Uso capitalize like Gunther did in the 2K23 match? This is wild. I'm loving this video. Leave a like if you are too. Haha. I usually save that for the end of the video, but seriously, like, this is great. DDT by Jey Uso. Left hands right to the face. Look, do you see the bruising under the eye of Gunther there? It's great detail, honestly. Now, Jey Uso splash. Is this it? With the assist from Jimmy. 2. No, Gunther kicked out. Oh my god. What's it going to take for either of these men to actually win this Through the Ages? Oh, clubbing right forearm, right to the back of Gunther. He's stuck between a rock and a bouncy place there. Or the rock's cousin and a bouncy place. Knife edge chop, not the smartest move against Gunther, but so far Jey's not suffering the consequences, and he hits another, in fact. Gunther into the corner. Oh, look at that bulldog by Jey Uso, running the ropes and then hitting the bulldog. And now Uso back up top, looking for another splash, methinks. And he hits it. Is this it? Surely. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso wins back the World Heavyweight Championship and wins this episode of WWE Through the Ages. Congratulations, main event, Jey Uso. There is your championship belt. And you've also got the distinctive honor of having won this video. Leave a like, as I said, if you enjoyed this. If you didn't, like, I don't know what you want out of a simulated WWE video, because that was amazing. Subscribe if you're new here. I upload lots of simulated gameplay content. I'm sure you'll enjoy some of my other stuff. And there's also other Through the Ages videos that you can check out once you're done here. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza. You've been amazing. And I'll see you next time.